All right, let's see if we can get through these last two with little distractions. Although there's a point to it, and I think the point to it is even me doing my job, my things that I need to do to move my stuff forward, even in doing these, because this is something that I actually genuinely love to do, but it will be part of my work. So as Miss Grace, so what it's trying to show me is even with distractions, we need to learn to master our peace. What did I just say? Yes, but you're not listening. So what it's trying to teach me is to learn the pause. Not just me, all of us, but I'm just apparently showing how to do it through experience. That's kind of how I learn, apparently. So many of you that resonate 101 on the clock probably resonate very much with the same thing, having to learn as you go, which is probably the best, 111 on the clock, the best for experiences. So we have Leo and Virgo. Oh, who will it be? Leo. Well, that's me. So this is also a message for me. So I always take them all kind of as messages for me too, because there's always something to learn from everyone. And when we start learning to take bits and pieces of all of these things, that instead of putting ourselves in a box, um, oh, we must follow this, we must follow this. No, we're meant to make our own path. And that means you got to take what works for you, what resonates with your soul, what makes you feel strong and empowered and able to continue moving forward and sharing your strengths. So, like EFT tapping and breath work and meditation and yoga and certain exercising health things. Like I 212 on the clock. I like to learn all of those things. And am I a master of any of them? No, but I've always been my whole life a jack of all trades, master of none. 222 on the clock, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's about taking what works for you and creating your own canvas and your own masterpiece and creating your own blueprint and path in life. It's not about perfection. It's about using what works and creating perfection. Uh, Almost perfection, because nobody's perfect, and that's the whole we're all sinners thing. Nobody is perfect. So in saying that, it's okay to create almost perfect, and it's okay to be the best at almost perfect, and it's okay to be the best um, at making it work. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that's what makes each person their own selves. And this is the Leo. So apparently, and this message is for me too. So I'm probably gonna have to go back and watch this one also. Kind of funny. Okay, let me stop talking away. Can I please have a really that fast? Okay. I must have been on point in this message. We got inspiration. So, and most of them have been reflections. So, 343 on the clock. Inspiration, we like that. By the open air, I swore out my list of pleasures. Sprig of lilac, scent of pine, and sparrows bathing in the drainage ditch, their song. D.A. Powell. Today, try to notice small daily happenings in your environment. What if these mundane events were sacred spells, calling out their secrets to the universe? Interesting. This one, I'm going to read that one more time. That was 414 on the clock. Today, try to notice small daily happenings in your environment. What if these mundane events were sacred spells, calling out their secrets to the universe? That's right. It's about finding joy in the small things and speaking the things that make you happy into the universe, the things that are your joy. Oh, there's so much. I might have to journal on that one because I like that one. I don't think I've pulled that card before. 444 on the clock. All right, remember, these messages are for you, but they're for me too. And sometimes it's about thinking. And when it pulls up a certain story or a certain thing in my brain, It's so that I get to take those patchwork pieces of all the things that I've learned and share them and hopefully help somebody even just with a little message of inspiration. That was 5:05 on the clock. Can I have a throw them at me? Okay. Now we got a reflection. Yeah, so I knew there had to be some reflection because definitely the month of May seems to be the path of reflection. And because I want to reflect on that too, that's kind of interesting. Solitude is where I place my chaos to rest and awaken my inner peace. Nikki Rowe. In one hand, you hold your wildness. In the other, your quietness. Draw from each hand as needed. Finding balance. And this is something I've been talking about too a lot. Especially when there's a lot of things going on and there's a lot of distractions, which has been the last week and a half, but today specifically, while I was trying to give these messages, 5:55 on the clock, finding balance even in the chaos, and that's what, once you're never going to always remain balanced, you're going to try your best, but things are going to come that pull you off kilter, but it's about knowing where to go to find that balance and find that peace and come back to that safe space. Once you learn that, like, you can achieve anything, and that's any message that I would give out. This is the most important. No matter how imbalanced we get, no matter how much you got to pull together, and if you're doing it on your own, I feel you, I see you, I need you to understand that you're doing all these things that, people look at you when you tell them all the things you're doing, and they think you're crazy, like, what the hell? But really it is, they think you're crazy because they can't even imagine having to do all that by themselves. So start celebrating yourself. And when I'm done this, we'll talk about it. But not until. Oh, you threw it right at 11:44. High vibe. High vibes. Divine blessings, abundance, grand opportunities, synchronicity, faith, life purpose, and soul's calling. Love, joy, and new happiness are just around the corner, waiting for you. What's coming is beyond anything you've imagined, a rare opportunity or an exciting encounter with like-minded souls that will far exceed your expectations. Trust that something incredible is on its way. And for anybody that knows me, that's one thing I do. I trust. Even when I'm scared, even when I'm worried, even when off 7:47 o'clock, no matter what's going on, even in the chaos and scared and nervous and all those things, I know how to come back to my center and understand that I'm safe right here, right now. I'm loved, and I'm showing up for myself, and every time I do that and every step I make, 8:08 on the clock, I'm bringing in my abundance. I'm showing up, showing my soul that I believe and I love myself. That's what we need to start doing. Can I have an affirmation for my lead? Oh, you snuck it out. Okay. Belief. And I love that. I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of God. Thus, I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light, and my heart opens to the power of the universe. I love that one. Leo's got some good things to look forward to. All right. I love when he does that too. I'm running out of time, so you're going to throw it out at me? Another affirmation. Remember, we're repeating these in times of chaos. Replace it with this. I send a prayer of love to all beings in need of a miracle. Oh, I dropped it. That's all you got to do. Send love. No matter who they are. You don't have to know them. They could have wronged you. They could have done all kinds of things. Send love and peace. Because you're just reflecting it and it's going to come back to you anyway. And get excited. You have good things coming. It's 1:21 on the clock, 9:29. My Leos, I love you. You have good things coming. Be proud of yourself. Be strong. I love you. Have a good day.